In the winter of 1968, this ship arrived in Port Stanley. HMS Endurance is a naval hydrographic ship. It was Dr. Corlett's plan, with the help given by the Royal Navy, to carry out a survey and see if indeed it was possible to bring the Great Britain home. HMS Endurance carried all the men and all the equipment necessary to survey not only the ship, but also the waters of Sparrow Cove. It was no good planning how to salvage the ship if there wasn't enough depth of water to get the salvage equipment alongside. Equally, it was no good sending expensive equipment all the way to the Falkland Islands if the ship was too far gone never to float again. At first sight, neither the bay nor the ship itself looked particularly hopeful. They started work in the grey Atlantic mist, sending divers down to look at the hull and inspect every inch of rusting iron that they could reach. The crew of Endurance found that the only chart of Sparrow Cove had been made sometime in the last century by the crew of a visiting sailing ship. So they simply set to and made a completely new survey. One thing was abundantly obvious. This was not the place that anyone would have chosen to carry out any kind of salvage.
Stand by. Are you ready? Ready. Fix.
In the end, they decided that there was enough water to float the ship, and it would be possible to tow her out, if she could be made to float. And here again, the surveyors and the divers decided that it might be possible to make her float, and there was a chance of closing the crack in her hull, just as long as the damage didn't get any worse.